Alright, picture this. You're playing Citadel of Abstraction, you're 50,000 years into the run, and you've arrived at the final stretch with 70 seconds remaining before you get insta-killed. Pretend it didn't just fall in here. You're on the section of the finale that represents Ring 2 towers, and then you jump into this vent, you see this image, and then you jump out of the vent. And then you beat the tower. Yay, good job. Well, that vent represents floor 4 of Tower of Among Us, and that's what we're going to be building in this video. But before we start, here's the Obby ID if you want to come play it. So the song that I'll play on this floor is called Venting Sonata, and it's 4 minutes and 19 seconds in length, so this is going to be one of the longest floors in the tower. In music, a sonata is like a musical melody, in this case the Among Us drip, which was not made by me, and then that's expanded upon throughout the piece, and then at the end it's just like back to not expanded upon, basically. This floor is going to be kind of like a sonata. We're going to start with venting, and then we expand upon that. So floor 3 ends with this conveyor launch, and then you land on here. I'm going to adjust this platform a little bit so there's a larger area to stand on right here, and let me add a sign. Welcome to floor 4. The song playing is Venting Sonata by Shark. First, complete this section. You're not going to vent yet. It's just going to be a quick section that's over a safety net, and there will be a kill brick on top of here because yes. Let's see, how about we start with a ladder here, and then, or truss I mean, and then another one. Because there's a safety net, I can make this section be like kind of a difficulty spike. Not too much though, obviously. And then a kill brick here that you jump on top of here. Let's make it can't collide true though. Okay, so here, you can make that jump, or you can jump here, I don't know. Either will work. Ignore that I just fell off there. So that'll activate this platform for 4 seconds, and you're supposed to land that long jump. It's a 12 stud climbable. I'm gonna extend this platform though, so you don't fall off like that. I do also need to make sure I actually connect the button. Okay, yeah, that's good. So this will be a very quick section, so yeah. Okay, so here's what I built. Throughout this floor, you will vent like an imposter. So you go through this vent like that, and then you go on this moving platform, and then you go through this vent. Okay, and I think now, when you come out of this vent, we'll have a section on here, and I expanded this platform, so there's space underneath here for some of the vents. So I'll just build another section here. There's going to be a bunch of buttons and stuff, you'll see in a minute. But right here, it says, in music, sonata form means that a musical melody is introduced and then expanded upon throughout the piece. Yeah, so like a sonata is in sonata form. For this floor, venting will be expanded upon, starting with locked vents, which are a darker gray. To unlock this vent, you must find a button with a key on it, although at the moment you can go through it still. But the button can just be a make objects invisible button, and it will deactivate this invisible can collide true part. There, I actually made a can collide true. It's not in the right position at the moment, just so it's easier for me to select in a minute. Alright, and this section is now complete. I'll show you it at the end of the video when I show the whole floor start to finish. Our next type of event is going to be a maze event. Basically, it's not going to have any indication that it's a maze event, but there will be a sign explaining it. Basically, in here, I'm just going to make there be a maze to get to this event, and then you'll be in here where you'll get a button and then go back through the maze. Okay, so after the maze, you're going to get this button, which will activate this, then you go back through the maze. I think it's possible to head hitter out. Yeah, also this is can't collide false, so you can walk through it pretty easily. Right here, we're going to have a speed pad that needs to be neon, and so you're going to be able to get to this moving lava, and then on top of here. Just below here, there's going to be an invisible speed deactivator, which is just a speed pad, but it sets your walk speed to the default, which is 16, and then make it invisible. And now I'm going to add some arrows to make it more clear where you're supposed to go. Once you go up the moving lava platform, the speed effect will be removed once you get up here, and then you do some jumps, and you go over here. Now this I think is really cool. This is a risk vent. The probability written on it tells you the probability that you will not fall after you jump into the vent. If you don't fall, you can skip the jump / section. Let's change that to say the, not a. The more difficult a jump / section is, the lower the chance that you can skip it successfully. For example, if you are willing to risk it, you have a 75% chance to successfully skip this one stud insta-kill wrap. Alright, so here's how I made this. Also, for some reason, the images are breaking. I don't know why. The ones that you come out of are not supposed to have anything on them, but why does that just keep magically disappearing? I don't know. If anyone knows and knows the way to fix that, then please tell me. Basically, the way I made this was that I used this button activation type thing, all or random. So I set it to random with these parts up here. So with a 75% chance, that means that's the chance of you successfully skipping it. So to make it be a 75% chance, it'll randomly make one of these 3 objects or this part here disappear. Because there's 4, that means there's a 3 in 4 chance it'll be one of these and you'll be fine. And there's a 1 in 4 chance or a 25% chance that this is going to deactivate and you fall down here. But there's this like safety net here. So instead there's a conveyor and you just get yeeted off the platform. And also this is here so you don't land there either. I guess you could still like jump off of it or something if you react quick enough. Well, if we just make an invisible wall, that should fix that. So I did the same here, but with these 2, and here it's 1. So that's how I made that probability thing. So now we just need to hide these somewhere. I guess I could make them invisible. I don't really know if that would work. Sometimes invisible buttons like act weird. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it works fine. So I could move these. They can collide true, but they're not really going to affect anything. I guess I can move them on top of here. So there, that's fine. I don't want them to be super far away unless I have to, because then if I want to make a change to this section, then it would be annoying and there would be a lot of doing this to go to the other side of the obby slot. Also, the time I put on these is 30 seconds, so it'll reset after 30 seconds. Okay, so after this last insta-kill, if I make there be like a platform right here, well then you can kind of make it easier by doing that. So the easiest thing to do is just to make there be a button right here. It'll be a timed button, I guess. It'll activate some parts you will jump across. And then there's one last type of vent I want to do, and then that'll be the end of the floor. So there's gonna be like 1 of each type of vent, or I guess 3 for this one. But keep in mind, this will come back at floor 10, and I will put a sign that says that. After the risk vents, you'll do some parkour to get over here. Click on the vent and the crewmate will clean it, allowing you to enter. However, after 10 seconds, the vent will need to be cleaned again. Also, there's a wall blocking this vent, so you will also need to find a button to deactivate it. So that's what I want to happen here, and that's based off the clean vent task in Among Us. So first let's make the vent, and also this vent is going to take you into the next floor. You might notice I also added this wall back that I deleted in the first Tower of Among Us video that separates floor 4 and floor 5. Alright, and that's done. So if we take a button, set the time to 10 seconds, set the click distance, or radius, I guess. Like 50 should be fine. It'll be a shade of gray, even though it's going to be invisible, but I want the timer to be gray. So now there's this wall here that other button is going to activate. This button needs to be make objects invisible, and it will deactivate this for 10 seconds. Also, if it runs out of time while you're in here, it will also undeactivate a teleporter that can go right here, so you don't get soft locked. So you would just get teleported right here. So this also should deactivate this. So currently you can't go in here. When you click it, now you can. And when the timer runs out, you'll get teleported. So now down here, we need a button. It is going to be this color, 15 seconds, I guess. Make this object invisible. So you'll press it, and then you also need to do that. And you can go through here. Okay, so that's good. We just need some parkour to get out of here. Let's just do a bunch of half studs. This can probably also be a 10-second timer, so let me test this. It was 15 before. Yeah, that works. So now I will show you the whole floor, start to finish. If you want to come play this, the Obby ID is right here. Now, there's not much detail here. I will add that later. Oh, and I also forgot the decal of the day. Okay, so here's the decal of the day. This one is called redvented.png. I'm actually recording this video before the video for floor 3 came out, and it'll be similar for floor 5 because I'm actually going on vacation, so the videos next week will be pre-recorded. So somewhere on floor 4, I'm going to hide this image, and the first person that leaves a comment correctly describing the location of this, that is not right here, it's going to be moved, I will pin your comment. And I'm not going to put it in until after I'm done recording, and also not until after the floor 3 video is posted. Anyway, let's actually start the floor now. Welcome to floor 4. The song playing is Venting Sonata by Shark. First, complete this section. So you have some truss flicks, and then you go into climbing animation on here. And here you need to press this button, and then quickly make your way over here and land that. It's a 12-stud jump. Yeah. Throughout this floor, you will vent like an imposter. Like that. Oh, I forgot to connect some buttons. Hold on. Okay, I fixed it. You're also hearing Venting Sonata in the background of this video now. It's better if I just put it in while I'm editing this, because then when I make a cut, it won't cut the song. Because if I was actually, like, playing with that playing, then it would cut the song every time I make a cut, and that would sound weird. Anyway, after you go through that vent to right here, you need to do this, it's 6 plus 2, so it's an 8-stud wraparound. You can wall hop it if you want. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. In music, sonata form means that a musical melody is introduced and then expanded upon throughout the piece. For this floor, venting will be expanded upon, starting with locked vents, which are a darker gray. To unlock this vent, you must find a button with a key on it, so it's over there. We first need to go through this normal vent, and then you can ladder flick here if you want. you need to press this button to activate this spinner to get over here, to press this key button to unlock the vent. And now you can go through here. So now you need to go down here, and then it says this is a maze vent. There is no indication because it doesn't really need one. The correct path for this maze, you need to go through here, and then 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 here. You're at the end. Except you do have to go through it again, because once you press this button, then you need to go back. So you go this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way. Now you head hitter out of here, and this button is now activated. So these arrows indicate you go this way. You need to activate the speed effect so you can make this jump onto the move and kill brick. Then this will reset the speed effect, and it'll also be reset if you fall beneath this. So it'll reset it back to 16, which is the default walk speed. Now you need to do that walk around, or wrap around, not walk around. And then that's a long jump there, and you go across the tightrope. You can jump on here if you want. This is a risk vent. The probability written on it tells you the probability that you will not fall after jumping into the vent. If you don't fall, you can skip the jump slash section. The more difficult a jump slash section is, the lower the chance that you can skip it successfully. For example, if you are willing to risk it, you have a 75% chance to successfully skip this one stud instant death wrap. Okay, so like right there, I would have been fine. Right there, I also would have been fine. And right there, I would have also been fine. Oh, do be careful while jumping out of the vents, because you might accidentally end up hitting the insta-kill. But if you don't skip it, then, yeah. They're honestly not that difficult anyway. When I use risk vents on floor 10, you'll be able to skip like an entire section probably, if you're willing to risk it. Then you need to press that button. This wraparound is a 9 stud, and you need to jump to here, and then here. And now you do this section. You don't need to worry about the timed button anymore. You have that slanted wraparound. You walk around here. The sign says click on the vent and the crewmate will clean it, allowing you to enter it. However, after 10 seconds, the vent will need to be cleaned again. Also, there's a wall blocking this vent, so you will also need to find a button to deactivate it. It's right there. So it doesn't really matter whether you click the vent first or not, but you need to get both of those activated and then get past this point where this is. Nice job, you have completed the first 4 floors of Tower of Among Us. Remember these types of vents, you will see them again at floor 10. So now you can jump down, and this is where floor 5 is going to be, which is going to be the emergency button floor. It's just going to be like normal parkour to reach the emergency button, which will be up here, and that will teleport you to floor 6. If you're wondering why this floor is smaller, it's so that I have a little bit of extra room for floor 10 here when I build that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to leave a like and consider subscribing down below. Here's the Obby ID once again if you want to come play this. I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.